Now, what is up, everybody? It is your boy Omar Monchik Shiesty from the O on 1 with the 4 on 1. We need to know exactly what's going on. Now, I know you can hear from my voice, I'm not really happy because I am mourning the death of the Fourways Farmers Market. But before I tell you why, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, and subscribe now. Fourways Farmers Market. You know it, I know it, we all love it. There's a particular reason we were all attracted to that particular spot. In a built-up concrete jungle that is far away from nature, it's far away from the creator of humankind, it's far away from perhaps your Johannesburg or any other nature reserve that is outside the city and neighborhoods of Johannesburg. Now, what that gave us was a nice, authentic feel about what it would feel like to be close to nature in the city without having to take a drive out to the Lion and Rhino Park or any place like that. That was the authentic feel, and for years it was the recipe that worked. Now, I am in mourning. I am sad because what is currently happening to the Fourways Farmers Market is something that we've seen at all of our favorite spots. What we are seeing is this spot turn into a club, turn into a groove spot. And we do not want that. That's not what the people who love the farmers market want, because there are many spots where you can go for day groove. There's a dime a dozen in Maboning. There's many in Sandton. There's many in Rosebank. Why pick the one that had a specific purpose? And then you turn around and your argument is, us black people do not want to party in front of white people. My God. The fact that you use that as an excuse is the reason why politicians still think that is an excuse. Because that mentality is some mentality. I cannot explain how dumb that mentality, and anybody who's riding with that mentality can get. Now that we got out of the way, race has literally nothing to do with this. What this is all about is a family-friendly place that was all-inclusive to black, white, Indian, and colored. If we're going to have a debate about race, let it be that. Because when I went there, it was not only white people, there was all kinds of people. And everybody kept a decorum of what a farmer's market traditionally is. Now, there is a group of people who feel entitled, and that's in every race group. But in our race group, and I'm going to talk about it because you guys want to make the conversation about race. So let's have the conversation about race. Why do you go to Fourways Farmers Market if there are so many white people? Was that, or you guys not having the argument that we are scared or shy away from white people, or you do not care about white people? So why try amalgamate the spaces in which they are in? Second point. Why do you feel the need and so entitled to make sure everybody knows that you like a specific genre of music? Yes, we get it. It's popping. It's happening. But we do not need to hear it off of your little Bluetooth speaker. Keep that for yourself. We're just going out there for the serene sound and peace of what a farmer's market is. If you want to groove, go to Jojo's, go to some in Maboning, go to somewhere in Rosebank, go in Fourways. Those places are open for business by 9 o'clock in the morning. There's so many places you choose to up the one that's just for a particular purpose, and then you turn around and you say, we are some house Negroes, we is some coons, we is some clever blacks. Man, just because your parents failed does not mean that we have got some inferior complex about ourselves. That's on you. You the one who feels that when you go to certain spaces where everybody is inclusive, you feel like you should push your own agenda on everybody else. Your taste in music, your taste in whatever it may be. Man, get off my. You's a lame. You stupid. You's a lame if you're thinking like that. I don't even want to debate with you. We need to take back certain spaces for what they originally were, because every space, every restaurant, by 7, 8 o'clock turns into a club. You can't even be out there with your family anymore because there's a certain demographic of people who feel like everything should be a club. And yes, I also blame the owners because you guys just be taking any money. I understand times is hard, but don't just be taking any money. Because if you want more money, if you want something, we'll give it to you. If you want to make it a membership thing, let it be a membership thing. But let it stay true to what it really is. Because we can't keep having every place turn to a groove spot. Not everybody is a groovist. Not everybody wants to be there dancing on tables, doing pouncing cats, listening to this DJ, listening to that DJ, listening to the Yanos, listening to this. No, some of us like a mix of music. Some of us go to spaces where they play R&B, where they play rock music, where they play country, where they play hip hop. Because you know what? We don't just like a specific genre of music. Our palette goes beyond that. So does our way of thinking. That's why we don't just boil this matter down to race. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a random. Your boy, it's 011 Chuck Shiesty. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're not all ladies going to agree on the same things. Shouldn't be a reason that you don't. Now, I'm out.